Inside the ropes of the Club Car Championship, powered by your Savannah and Low Country Honda dealers.
You know, I built a team in the offseason and worked my ass off, like the hardest I've ever worked in my life. And it's just very fulfilling when you work that hard and it pays off.
Well, we had to work some overtime, but Adam Svensson is the winner of the 2021 Club Car Championship at the Landings Club. Svensson beats Max McGreevy in a playoff for his second career victory. Good evening and welcome to Inside the Ropes. What a finish to another amazing Club Car Championship at the Deer Creek course at the Landings. At one point late in the day Sunday, half a dozen golfers had a share of the lead or within a stroke of the lead as the final groups wrapped up their fourth rounds. Max McGreevy had the lead entering Sunday's final round. The rising star in the professional golf world appeared poised to go wire to wire for the win, but a big pack of guys were nipping at his heels all day long. Just awesome golf being played Sunday, and it resulted in the second straight playoff at the Club Car Championship. Not going to waste too much time building this thing up. Let's go ahead and jump into the final round highlights. A relaxing final round for this fella. As for the Korn Ferry Tour golfers, well, fourth round brings a little more stress. Curtis Thompson having a good tournament, having a good roll here too. The long birdie putt going to drop at the par 5/6. Thompson finishes at 12 under par. Also finishing at -12, Kevin Doherty, who's going to close out his tournament with a bang. He rolls in the eagle at number 18. Dolly Vanderwalt with a strong showing here in Savannah. He nearly picks up eagle at number 6, would settle on the birdie there, finishes the tournament at 13 under par. Greg Yates also ends up at 13 under. He's got the nice looking chip back at the par 4 first. Brett Coletta near the top of the leaderboard all week long. Coletta going to birdie the par 5 third hole, and he had the flat stick working again at 18 as he buries the birdie putt there as well. Coletta finishes tied for third at 16 under. Former Armstrong State All-American Shad Tootin, just a solid week for him, would actually lead the tournament during the final round thanks to shots like this. His second shot at number 1, sticking it nice and close, picks up birdie there. Couple holes later, Tootin from the bunker, and this is how you get out of the sand. Tootin going to pick up another birdie. Shad Tootin 3 under on the day, finishes at 16 under. Max McGreevy been leading this thing since the jump, looking to hold on to that top spot. McGreevy picking up birdie at number 3. Then with his lead in jeopardy, he's going to nail a huge birdie putt ahead at 14, but several groups ahead of him was Adam Svensson, who just kept chipping away at the lead. Svensson with the long birdie at number 6. Then another birdie at 14. Finally, he's going to grab his first lead of the tournament at 18, nearly picks up eagle. He would tap in for the birdie to take a one-stroke lead. However, Max McGreevy not going to concede this thing that easily. How about the drama? McGreevy down 1 at 18. McGreevy going to chip it close to give himself a shot at tying Svensson, and he does just that. The birdie putt goes, and they're headed to a playoff. First playoff hole right there at 18. McGreevy going for the win with the birdie putt, but he misses. Both golfers settling on par, so they head to a second playoff hole. This time, advantage Svensson. A birdie going to end it, and that's exactly what the Canadian does. Adam Svensson rallies to win the 2021 Club Car Championship at the Landings Club. All right, so here's a look at the final leaderboard from the Club Car Championship. Adam Svensson beats Max McGreevy on the second hole of a playoff. 3 golfers finishing a tie for third, including former Armstrong State standout Shad Tootin. Also had Brett Coletta and George Cunningham there at -16. Taylor Moore finishes in a solo 6th after finishing at 15 under. 3 golfers finished tied for 7th, and 6 finished tied for 10th, including Jimmy Stanger, who we're going to tell you more about in just a minute. Also have JT Griffin and Greg Yates. Time now to get our Amy Zimmer in here. And Amy, I know you had a chance to spend a lot of time talking with the golfers Sunday. And what was the general thoughts after Sunday's final round?
The multiple lead changes on Sunday had golfers on their toes in the clubhouse. Pros were telling me they were staying loose after handing in their final scorecard because of how close the leaderboard was. With the tournament ending in a dramatic two-hole playoff, emotions were high after the final round.
I've played with the lead before. Wire to wire is hard though. I don't know if I've ever done that before, and you know, it's a lot of stress every single day. You know, you got the lead, you're sleeping with it, and to have a chance on 18 after 72 holes, you know, I take a lot of pride, you know, finishing up like that. But you know, I mean, I can't be upset. I'm here to, you know, follow my dreams, make the PGA Tour. I'm a step closer. I mean, sorry.
The win was a little different today. The back played a little bit more difficult, and I think that, you know, we were just sticking to our game plan, and we did everything we could, and just missed a couple coming home.
When you're this close, you kind of look back and you're like, I know I had a shot or two on each one of those, and so, you know, it's a little disappointing when you look back, but I'm very happy with where I'm at, and especially coming off a missed cut last week.
Well, this course has frustrated me for 4 years. It's my 4th time here, and I've yet to walk away feeling extremely happy about my round. And I think it's very ironic that I shot 8 under par today, finishing double bogey par in the last 2 holes, because that's about how I feel after playing this track. It's a very tough track. It's a course where you always feel like you can do better than you did, but it is one heck of a golf course and one heck of a layout, so I'm always excited to come back.
Moments ago, heard from Jimmy Stanger, who finished tied for 10th. The pro had spectators around the Deer Creek course buzzing during Sunday's final round as he was on pace to break the course record of 10 under 62. With just a couple holes left in his round, Stanger was 10 under. However, he would double bogey number 17 and then par number 18 to finish at 8 under for the round. Hard to feel sorry for a pro shooting a 64. Stanger was just a couple shots away from breaking the course record. However, he says it's all good.
When you're 10 under par through 16 holes, you're just like, what is going on right now? And honestly, I hit a great chip shot on, I put myself in a tough spot on 17, hit a great bunker shot, and just got, you know, golf's a game of inches. 1 inch further, that ball trickles out to about a foot next to the hole, and instead it kicks back in the bunker, and I walk away with a double bogey. So that's just the way golf is. I'm going to continue to play aggressive, and sometimes it'll work for you, sometimes it won't, and you got to roll with the punches.
Jimmy Stanger saying it best, his round simply a golf game in a nutshell, close to breaking a course record, and then just a couple shots can end it.
Again, 8 under par, you know, that works too, and I get it. I can't feel sorry for the guy. I mean, he was so close to getting that course record, but I tell you what, he still won a lot of money, played golf for a whole week, finished 8 under par today. It's all good. All right, thanks, Amy. We're going to check back in with you in just a couple of minutes. Now, still to come, we're going to check back in with Shad Tootin, the former Armstrong State standout. Had some of the biggest galleries this week, and he had a terrific tournament. More on Tootin when Inside the Ropes continues. Stick around.